Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Nanny back with another video. I hope you're doing well and eating muffins. Guys, today I have a crazy ass video for you guys. I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, I'm on a new build. I've never shown you guys this build before. It is called the 3-point Playmaker, and I am dressed as Morant. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking, you know, 3-point Playmaker, that doesn't really sound like Jar's playstyle. We all know that Jar is a bit of a slasher. Well, this build has a bit of a surprise for you. So yes, it's called a 3-point Playmaker, but if we go over to progression and take a look at the attributes, as you can see, I get a 92 driving dunk on this build, an 88 3-pointer, an 85 pass accuracy, an 87 ball handle. The defense is a little iffy, but you know, everything else is perfect. This build is insanely good. You know, as I said, it's a 92 driving dunk and an 80 vertical, which means I get every single contact dunk in the game that you can possibly get on this build. It is 6'2", and it's like, you know, it's literally everything Ja Morant. This build is perfect. I get 23 finishing, 35 shooting, 32 playmaking, and 15 defense, which is insane, because if you add that up, I'm pretty sure that's like, I think it's 100 badges. I genuinely think it's over 100 badges. It's like 110 badges. And yeah, it's a catfish build for sure, because you know, people you pull up, they think you're on a build that's basically you can only shoot, and then you draft the paint and you dunk on all three of them, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, not only am I going to give you some gameplay of this build, you know, we played a lot of twos, me and Javon. I played with him before in a video, so we just, you know, we played on the twos. Like I played like just over 2 hours, so I got a load of clips just of me get some crazy ass dunks. I did get one of the best dunks in the game as well, which was kind of nuts. And obviously, you know, I shot the ball as well, because this build's a significant shooter from the 3-point line as well. And then after that, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make this build for yourself in NBA2K22 next gen. But first of all, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you do like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You know, make sure you follow me up on Twitter so know when I, you know, post my videos. Make sure also to turn on that noti as well. Do all that good stuff. And it's been your boy Nannies. Okay guys, first of all, I'm gonna just say I kind of messed up my outro to that little intro, if that makes any sense. So just ignore that last bit. But yeah guys, this is the gameplay that I managed to catch up with Javon on the twos. I decided to do this on the twos because, you know, essentially Ja is a slasher and it's way easier to get dunks on the twos. And I just felt like I could get way more, like some better clips basically. But obviously I wasn't just dunking, as you just saw then. I was shooting some threes. But majority of the time I was dunking. I was also catching alley-oops from Javon. I was like passing it to him in the corner and then getting him to throw me the lob. As I did say in the intro as well, like there we go, look, there's the lob. I got some crazy dunk animations. Like when I say crazy, I mean crazy. And it genuinely did surprise me. And I was also shooting from deep, considering that I have an 88 3-pointer. At the time, as you can see, I have 2 of the white sleeves on, and both of them were the +1 to the 3-point shooting. So at the time I did have a 93-point shot, which I guess you could say is cheating. But like, look at that animation I just got there to win the game. Like that is just insane, coming from a 6'2" build in NBA2K22 especially. Like I know that a lot of the smaller builds, they're more efficient shooters than they are dunkers. So I was really happy, and like I liked this build a lot, because I can still score from the 3-point line the same way I do on my play shot. Obviously not as consistently, and I don't get as many whites, but I can do it consistently enough, and you guys can too as well, especially if you're good at the game. But yeah, and then when I go to the paint, I'm basically unstoppable, as you can see. Like I can just green every dunk, which is insane. And also what I found funny as well is that because the dunk rating was so high, even though I wasn't timing them perfectly every time, I was still like making them, which I thought was really cool. As you can see, there's my peaks that I do. I call myself the peak king, you know what I'm saying? If you guys know, you know. If you don't, you can check me out on TikTok and you will know, because all my TikToks are based around that. But as you can see, like some of the alley-oop animations that I got were insane, and the dunk animations as well. Like there, I basically jumped over him. So yeah, and like in this game is where I get the like best dunk animation, and I'm pretty sure it's right here. Yes. So although I mistimed the dunk, I actually got the Spider-Man animation as like a 360 as well, which I think is nuts. But obviously, as you know, when I do these videos, guys, I like to give you a bit of a fact file about the NBA player that we play as. So first of all, he was the 2nd overall pick in 2019, if you guys didn't know that. First was his actual teammate from high school, which was Zion Williamson. Obviously, we don't see much of Zion because he's basically injured majority of the time. But yeah, Ja was the 2nd overall pick. He wasn't actually going to be recruited to college either, which was, I find this really cool. I've actually like watched a lot of videos on this. Is that Ja he was never going to get recruited to college. They said he was too small and that he wasn't good enough. And yeah, that was basically it. He kind of had no hope until he went to an open gym and played like some 3v3, and there was a recruiter that actually went to go get a snack from a vending machine, and he was there to watch Ja's high school teammates, and then he actually saw him in the open gym playing the 3v3, and he ended up recruiting him to Murray State University, which where now he has his number 12 retired there. As well as that, he obviously was rookie of the year. I mean, the way we've seen Ja, we've seen the way he plays, so of course he deserves that rookie of the year award. And I found this one quite cool as well, is that I didn't actually know this until I actually looked up some facts, is that his real name isn't actually Ja, it's Jamal. So his name is Jamal Morant, but obviously he shortened it and used his nickname as Ja. And another cool fact as well is that his birthday is August 10th and mine is August 11th. So I thought that was quite cool as well. His birthday is August 10th, 1999, making him 22 years old, gonna be 23 this year. But yeah, like that's pretty much like the facts that I found about Ja Morant. I said some of them I didn't know, and I doubt some of you knew some of them as well. But yeah, honestly, this build was crazy, and we played some teams that weren't so good. Like the team we're playing right now isn't the best of team, but we did play a few teams where we actually struggled, and we obviously did lose a few games as well, because I'm just trolling, basically trying to get as many contact dunks as possible. Obviously if people pull up and they're trying their hardest, we're gonna lose. But yeah, as I said, like some of these animations, the lob animations, especially like some of the dunk animations I was getting, it was actually a load of fun. Like even me and Javon, we just sat in the party just laughing and giggling, because this shit was like, it was honestly really fun. Obviously it reminded me a bit of 21 Next Gen, because I was just basically a pure slasher in that game. But yeah, anyway, now I'm going to show you exactly how you can make this build, so you can have as much fun as I did. And yeah, I'm going to give you a step on how you can make this build in NBA 2K21 22 not 21, NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Let's get into it. Alright guys, as you can see, we're now in the builder. First of all, if you guys enjoyed what you just saw, all those clips I got, make sure you like and subscribe. As I said before, it would be much appreciated. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and that's a big goal for me, and I feel like it would be a big accomplishment for everyone that's been watching the channel for a long time now. So make sure you support, follow me up on TikTok. We post daily TikToks as well. So let's just get into it. Obviously you go with point guard, and your hand doesn't really matter, but your jersey number as well also does not matter. Just make sure you get that position as point guard. Next, you want to go 6'2", 165 pounds and 6'9" wingspan. I personally went compact, but obviously you can put whatever your preference is. I just wanted it to be compact. And then obviously this is where we get to the attributes. You want to first of all put your driving dunk over to a 92. This gives you all the contact dunks as I already mentioned, and also it gives you that limitless takeoff Hall of Fame as well. That's basically self-explanatory, and along with that obviously comes the layup. Then you want to give yourself an 88 three-pointer and a 76 mid-range. I gave mine a 90 free throw just because I sometimes play rec. Like I've used this build in rec a few times. So it's just nice to, if you get put to the line, you don't want to be missing your free throws. And free throws are really cheap, you know what I'm saying? So like all of this free throw literally probably cost me like 1 speed or one acceleration. I'm pretty sure that's how much it cost me. 85 pass accuracy, this is so you get the Hall of Fame bullet passer. 87 ball handle, so you get Hall of Fame gold unpluckable, sorry, and also you can speed boost off the bat. 93 speed with ball, that's just again kind of like self-explanatory. 76 perimeter D, which gives you silver clamps, which I think is good enough. It's a bit tough sometimes, especially if you're on the twos, like I was today. But if you're on the threes and you're sitting in the corner, it's perfectly fine. 86 steel, which gives you gold pickpocket. I would have liked to have a 90, so I could have had that Hall of Fame interceptor, but just because of the lack of attributes everywhere else, it was kind of hard to do that. 90 speed is perfect, and 92 acceleration is also good. Obviously you don't need strength, and that vertical, the 80 vertical, it ties in with the driving dunk that we've previously mentioned, so you can get all those contact dunks. 99 stamina, just because why not. And as you can see, the badge layout was a bit different. Before I had like 35 shooting and like 34 playmaking or something like that. That's because I have had like extra badges, so I just put those on that. I've just made it so basically it's just easier for me to shoot, because I had 26 badges. Badges are quite expensive, you know what I'm saying? So I just added my extra badges on that. And what's quite good about this build is you get a lot of the takeovers. So obviously you get slashing, you get shot creating, you get sharp, and you also get playmaking. So for the video I used finishing moves, just because, you know, absorbing the contact, and then I also used spot up precision as my second one. Although we didn't use spot up precision, I just have it just in case, say for example I am playing rec or I'm playing threes and someone gets team takeover, you know, it's just there for your backup. But obviously you've got shot creating takeover if you wanted it, and also the playmaking takeover also, like as well as you wanted it. So let's just, you know, I'll put it on finishing moves. So we've got double finishing moves. And what, as I said, what's crazy about this build, I did say this in the intro, is a Catfish build. So, you know, it's called a 3-point playmaker, which again is an insane name. Like, you don't really see people, you see people that have like 2-way 3-point playmaker, or, you know, 2-way 3-point for something, but like you never see 3-point playmaker on its own, which is a crazy ass name. And especially as the fact that like it's basically a slasher. Well, it is a slasher, that's what it is. It's basically a playmaking slasher that just has a 3-pointer. So I think it's really cool that it has this name, and that's personally why I made this build. Because if I made it slightly different, it would have had, you know, it would have had a different name, but I just wanted it to have this special 3-point playmaker name, so it's a Catfish build. But yeah, that's basically all it is with the build. Obviously, as I already said, if you guys enjoyed this and you make this build and you've gotten along good with this build, make sure you like and also subscribe. Make sure you turn on that noti bell, follow me up on all my other socials, even join up the Discord. It would be much appreciated. And it's been your boy Nannies, and peace.